I'm cycling La Vélomaritime, a 1500-kilometer route from Roscoff to Bredouan that mostly follows the stunning French coastline. In Cherbourg I said goodbye to my partner Fleurie, so now it's just me. 2 more weeks and over 700 kilometers to go. I've got to admit, I'm a bit nervous about doing this solo, but soon I'll be reaching the historic D-Day beaches in Normandy, and I can't wait. Oh guys, I'm tired. I dreamt that I kept waiting with starting to cycle, and then I only had done 20 kilometers and it was already getting dark and I had to stop and I couldn't go on. So yeah, there were my dreams. I couldn't really sleep. So I guess I was a bit nervous about cycling on my own. I don't know. I push myself to keep going. It helps when the land makes room for the sea. I love the sea. Back to the sea! Yes! Back to the sea. Ah. As you can see, I'm having a great time. I just went in some drift sand. Always be careful. With some shells. There's no one on this beach. I'm just thinking, how would it be here with You know that feeling when you're cycling on your own? No. But this is the sea. It takes some time to get used to cycling alone, but soon it actually feels fun. How bad, yes. That was heavy rain. After rain comes sunshine, and my mood lifts too. I've just arrived in Saint-Vaast-la-Hougue, a beautiful little coastal town. From the harbour, I watch fishermen coming back in with their boats, hauling up nets full of sailfish. Only 30 kilometers now to the D-Day beaches. On June 6, 1944, Allied forces began the operation that would liberate Western Europe, defeat Nazi Germany and end the Second World War. That day, 156,000 troops landed here by sea and air, a strike that caught the enemy by surprise. I'm at the Utah Beach D-Day Museum. Last minute I decided to go in. I've got 65 kilometers to go today, but I don't know, it looks really interesting, and it is. The Nazis had built a huge Atlantic wall as a defending system, but the only weak part were the beaches over here. So the American troops and the British ones took that opportunity and they landed here. Just watched the video, it was intense, like a serious amount of soldiers that came here to rescue Europe. Including the Netherlands. I mean, I'm from the Netherlands, and my grandmother grew up in the war. She didn't have food, she had to go to a farm to survive, to live there. But yeah, that movie made me emotional. It's so sad to see all that fighting, and it's good to remember what happened, you know? Sleeping in this cyclo lodge, and it's pretty cool, and they really folded over. Look, here's my bike. I cycle on along the coast of Normandy, past the many remains of the Atlantic Wall, built by the Nazis during the Second World War, and the memorials to the battles of D-Day. I find the coastline fascinating, enjoying the wide sandy beaches and rocked cliffs. At the same time, I feel a little sad, thinking about all the fighting that took place here and the lives that were lost. It's peaceful now, but it makes me reflect of the challenges we face today. I'm in Arromanches, not only a beautiful place, surrounded by cliffs, but you also see remains of the Second World War. When the Allies came here to get the country back, they built a huge construction in the sea so they could bring all the weapons and all their gear to the land. So they basically built an army base in the sea. I miss someone to talk to. Yet, in solitude, I find space to be with my thoughts. On the Côte Fleurie, the mood changes completely. Seaside resorts, lined with Belle Époque villas from the late 19th century, give the coast a lighter, more elegant feel. I just arrived in Cabourg and you can really see the wealth from back then. Marcel Proust used to come here, sit in the hotel and every morning have his Madeleine cakes while he was enjoying the view of the sea.
Chippy!
I'm sleeping here tonight. Look how cute! And this is my tent. And you can put the bike here. But my bike is inside charging. A new day. I'm feeling a little tense because, well, I'm approaching the Normandy bridge. Waiting on the bus. Why am I taking the bus? Well, the bridge from Honfleur to Le Havre is supposed to be pretty dangerous to cycle on. There's no cycling lanes, so you can actually book a place on the local bus for your bike. I'm not the only one. There's There's space for 4 bikes, and then you can go over the bridge with your bicycle. Hi! It's all in French, but the bus driver is coming to help me. I guess you can trust it, but I find it a bit scary looking. Okay. Oh, you're okay. Well, that's it. Going in the bus.
2,90 s'il vous plaît.
Do you trust your bike?
Cross the fingers.
Cross the fingers, yes. After all that effort, space for the bike, we discover that an entire traffic lane is closed for construction. They did that for us, you know, to cycle. Brilliant. New asphalt, new tarmac. Ta-da! Yay! Yes! The bikes made it.
3 bikes.
Yes. So that went all well. And I have to say, I looked at where you would normally cycle on a bridge, and there is a little sidewalk and a little barrier in between. You know, it does get probably really windy on the bridge, but well, I definitely have seen worse bridges that I had to cross. I'm in Le Havre, stayed the night here, and now I'm back on the road. And I got a little keyring. Now I'm officially cycling La Vélomaritime. Today is the first day that it's bad weather. It's cold, it's wet. It's also a bit boring today. It's been a lot of farmland the last 2 days, and now once in a while you come at the sea. I love the sea. This little village, I probably pronounced it totally wrong, Le Veules-les-Roses. It's very pretty. I'm really happy I went off the road. I'm beginning to find my rhythm. One of the gifts of cycling alone is being able to stop whenever I feel like it. But it's also a challenge. I ride slowly, and there's no one beside me to keep me going. Still, as I move through this journey, I'm soaking in the beauty of the landscape. I'm in Dieppe. I just visited the castle over here. A lot of towns here on the coast of Normandy have been destroyed in the Second World War. Pretty sad, but there's some monuments that they rebuilt, like this castle over here. So you can kind of see how it used to be, and the landscape is beautiful. The painters came here, they were inspired by the landscape, such as Monet. Here and there, there's panels with famous paintings that were made over here. I just went off the road because in my app, Commute Cyclist mentioned this place. Whoa, this is nice. So I'm having my little lunch here. Some Neuchâtel cheese with honey with ginger that I bought in one of those fancy French shops. Look how blue the sea is. And there's cliffs there on both sides. I don't really know why, but I've been holding back from saying this here. I haven't been feeling well. I'm still loving the view, of course, but last night I got sick after accidentally eating some gluten. I'm gluten intolerant. The sea air suits me a little, but honestly, my body feels weak. I've reached a new region, Hauts-de-France. I don't know if you can see, but there's a sea, but the cliffs are gone. It's all flat there, where I'm going now. By cliffs. Still the sea. As usual, I find a way to bounce back. And I let the e-bike do the heavy lifting. Best travel buddy ever. It's like I'm in the Netherlands. It's all flat, there's wetlands, there's berries. Total different landscape, just like bloop! Cliffs, and then bloop! Cliffs are gone, flat. This is the Bay of the Somme, the largest estuary in northern France. I'm heading to Cajeux-sur-Mer. Enjoying the sunset. At the start I couldn't see the sunsets because, you know, the way the French coast goes, the sun wasn't at the sea, and now it is. So, and it seems I'm finally going to really see it, because mostly it was a little bit cloudy. So maybe you see it, but behind here are the cliffs that I left behind. Now it's all really flat. This is a really nice place. Gosh, wow.
Oh,
Just had some lunch with Friet. Hello.
Hi.
We met each other three times so far. We met each other yesterday and then he saw me today and he said, come, we have some lunch. And he made coffee. So he was actually Friet. Well, he calls himself Friet. He's from Belgium and I met him yesterday on one of my breaks. And today he's traveling in a van and he saw me and he beeped. He said, come, we have lunch. So we just had lunch. And, well, he could talk Flemish, Dutch. So it was nice for a change to talk Dutch. And now back on the bike. You're on the cycling path. Miss. Hello? You're not moving? You're not moving. I don't know. I guess I should have asked it in French. Sorry. Oh, look! Scottish Highlanders. In the water. Today I'm so slow. Oh. Today there are a lot of cycling lanes, one after the other. Really relaxing. Whoa, look, what a big beach. It's like the Netherlands. In the Netherlands we also have these very wide beaches. But the big difference is that there's hardly anyone here and it's very quiet. And I'm staying in this hotel, but I didn't get a sea view. So pretty. And it's getting warmer. Finally. Hey, I see little cliffs. Now I see that. Well, of course you can't see this, but there's little cliffs there, so I'm going to see more cliffs on this trip. They're not as high, but still. I can see them from here. As you can see, it's sunny. I've been so lucky on this route. I've had so much sun. All wrapped up, including my shoes. And this is how I am going to end my trip. A day of rain. They say now it's enough, it's time to go home.